City Series cigars and Citrus 7s, black cement 3s, 4s, the hairs and bread 11s. No doubt that I'll be wearing some fire at any sighting. With these Dorenbecker 5s, you can see me in any lighting. It's exciting, I'll be flexing to the coldest degree.
What's up, everybody? It's Sneakerhead M-Checks. I just got these UNC Jordan 6s scheduled to release Saturday, March 5th. So as usual, we're going to take a close detail look at the shoe from all angles. I'm going to unlace them, throw them on, and get some footage on feet. After that, I'm going to share my opinion on the shoe, and then I'm going to discuss release and reselling predictions and all that stuff. So let's get right to it. The material on the blue part is really nice and soft. It's actually even softer than the Carmines. When you look at them right next to each other, they, well actually, I was going to say they look the same. They kind of don't really look the same if you look at them closely. But like, from a distance, they kind of, look the same. But the Carmines are a little, I don't want to say they're rough, but the suede's a little bit more tough on the Carmines. Whereas on the UNCs, it's just a little softer. And this tongue part right here is black. Kind of looks navy, but it's actually black. Then right up here we get some navy. Jumpman is navy. Lace lock is navy. And then if you look at the tongue, it's translucent, but under that it has like a French blue 7s kind of pattern. Like, let me just show you guys. Look a lot like this right here. And that is the front. These have a pretty decent amount of factory flaws on them. As you can see, the glue stain right here. And just quite a few other imperfections. None that are like really crazy, but expect quite a few when you get your pair. Yeah, these are really UNC version of the Carmines. If you look at them side by side, they're very similar, other than the red and blue. The leather on these isn't the greatest. As you can see right here, it's pretty wrinkly. And just like a lot of, releases, it's not going to be like that in all the spots. Like you can see right here, it's nice and smooth. Some other parts on the white leather is nice and smooth. Like right here, it's not so bad. But, other parts are going to be wrinkly like this, but hopefully you get a good pair. There's another glue stain right there. One good thing about these though, since I keep comparing them to the Carmines, I'm pretty sure we won't have to deal with any pink midsoles. So this is nice and white right here, and sure it'll remain white, or at least not get pink. Here's the back. Now, instead of having a Jumpman or a Nike logo, they have this patch right here. This is the same patch that was on the general release Oregon 5s, Michigan 5s, and I believe the UNC 3s have it in the insole. But yeah. Let me know in the comments if you guys think a nice baby blue UNC Jumpman would have looked better as opposed to this patch. Back side of the tongue has that same French blue 7s tongue pattern, just in a different material than the front. The inside is black, and the insoles also have that French blue 7s tongue pattern and a gray Jumpman on them. Sole on these is nice, very icy and wintry looking. They low-key should have released these in like January, early February maybe, but March isn't bad, but this is just big. Like, this is like the freezing emoji, you know, when the, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Box on these is nice and pretty. Got the UNC blue on the top, cement pattern on the bottom, and on the paper inside. And down here on the bottom, they have like this this part right here is actually navy, which I thought was cool because it actually, hold on, I didn't even notice this. The cement pattern, this is fire. The cement pattern on here is actually navy and gray. You know, normally it's black, but this is actually navy, just like this part is, I guess, to match the navy part in the shoe. That is tough. And here's the box label. Retail, I believe, is 200 USD for men's. I say I believe because I know it should be 200, but I know they were talking about raising the retail prices in 2022. So I don't think that's happening yet or on these, but yeah, it should be 200. But, you know, I'm saying that just in case, you know, they change something. All right, here's a quick all around view of the shoe. All right, now let's see how they look on feet.
I got a sneaker addiction, I stack up the money, get all of the heat. I'm calling the plug, like I cannot wait, I need them before the release. I need them right now. And I always keep them in perfect condition, like I got a car on the lease. I got a car on the driveway, and I got a car on my feet. Bitch, I got kicks, 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 kicks. I got the sneakers to match it. I'm with a diamond, she ratchet. Kicks, 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 kicks. I got a sneaker addiction is bad, it's not even funny. Support of my habit got multiple.
These are fire. Very nice looking shoe. I'm not the biggest fan of the wrinkly leather that's on some parts or some of the other little factory defects as usual. But obviously that's not that serious because I will still be adding a pair of these to my collection. If you've never put on a pair of Jordan 6s and don't already notice, these do run a little bit bigger than most Jordans do. If you watch my videos regularly, you heard me say this plenty of times about 6s. But for most Jordans, a size 9.5 usually fits me best. But for Jordan 6s, that size 9 always fits me better. So you may have a little bit of extra room in the front if you get your true size in these. So I know everybody's foot is different. Your foot may be shaped a little bit different than mine, but my advice is to go a half size down on these. I know a lot of Jordan 6s have been getting slept on lately, like the electric green 6s or the defining moment 6s, but I feel like these are not really going to be like that. I feel like the demand on these is going to be a little bit more like the Carmine 6s where they won't be easy to get. I'm expecting men's sizes to resell for around like $270, $300 depending on what size you're talking about. You'll probably make a little bit more reselling the bigger sizes, but all men pairs of these should be profitable. I feel like GS pairs will be a little profitable as well, especially in like 6.5 and 7, maybe even 6. But I don't think they'll be nearly as profitable as the men pairs will. So as a reseller, I will probably just focus on men's sizes for these. Not a bad shoe to hold on to because a shoe like this in a colorway like this is bound to be a $500 plus shoe one day. I think there's going to be a lot of hype around these the week of release and maybe even like another week or two after that. But after a couple of weeks pass, I think the value on these is going to go down a little bit and it will probably stay low for a little while. I could be wrong about that because UNC colorways tend to go up quicker than most other Jordans. But at the same time, certain 6s kind of do that thing that I just explained where they'll be hype, you know, come release time and the value will go down and they'll kind of sit at that low value for a little while, like the other UNC 6s. The other UNC 6s released in 2017 and the market value on those didn't even pass 300 until 2020. So it took those 3 years for the market value to go up $100. Now I know times are different. I know 2022 is not the same as 2017, but that just goes to show you Jordan 6s really don't get that hype until years later. But at the same time, these could be a little different. So just because I'm unsure of that, if it's me reselling them, I would resell them right away and take advantage of the hype around release date. But at the same time, if you want to hold on to them, it can't hurt. If you're still watching this video at this point and you want to cop a pair of these, I'm wishing you the best of luck in getting them in your size for retail. If this video was helpful at all, I really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Also, if you're interested in more early reviews and other sneaker related content, do us both a favor and subscribe to my channel. Just make sure you tap that little bell icon next to the subscribe button and select all. That way when I put a video out, you'll get notified and you won't miss out on anything. Thank you all for watching. Everybody please stay safe and healthy out there, and I'll see you next time.